Human fascination with extraterrestrial life has been deeply rooted in our culture for centuries. From ancient myths to modern science fiction, the idea of beings from other planets visiting Earth has captivated our imagination. But what if this notion transcends fiction and becomes a reality? What if aliens were to invade Earth? The consequences of such an event would be profound and far-reaching. Subscribe to the channel and like the video for more content like this. Take the opportunity to suggest the theme for the next video below in the comments. Number 1, the prelude. Before delving into the potential aftermath of an alien invasion, it's crucial to consider the circumstances leading up to such an event. How would we detect the approaching alien forces? Would they make their presence known through peaceful means or through aggressive actions? Detection of an alien invasion would likely start with our advanced astronomical instruments. Telescopes and observatories around the world would pick up unusual signals or anomalies in the cosmos, indicating the presence of extraterrestrial visitors. Governments and space agencies would mobilize to investigate these signals, trying to decipher their origin and intent. If the aliens chose to make their presence known through peaceful means, they might initiate contact with humanity through diplomatic channels. However, if their intentions were hostile, we might detect their approach through the sudden appearance of massive spacecraft in our skies or through aggressive actions such as attacks on satellites or outposts in space. Number 2, the immediate impact. Regardless of the method of their arrival, the immediate impact of an alien invasion would be one of shock and panic. The realization that we are not alone in the universe would shatter long-held beliefs and challenge our understanding of our place in the cosmos. Governments would scramble to formulate a unified response while trying to prevent widespread panic among their populations. Communication with the alien invaders would likely be one of the first priorities. Linguists, scientists, and diplomats would work tirelessly to establish a means of communication, hoping to understand the aliens' intentions and possibly negotiate a peaceful resolution. However, the language and communication barriers could prove to be significant obstacles, leading to misunderstandings and mistrust on both sides. Simultaneously, military forces around the world would mobilize to defend against the alien threat. Conventional weapons and defense systems would be readied, but their effectiveness against advanced extraterrestrial technology would be uncertain. The fear of an overwhelming force capable of devastating our planet would loom large in the minds of military strategists and political leaders. Number 3, social and psychological ramifications. Beyond the immediate threat of invasion, the social and psychological ramifications of an alien incursion would be profound. The realization that we are not alone in the universe would challenge fundamental aspects of human identity and culture. Religious beliefs, philosophical doctrines, and scientific paradigms would all be called into question, leading to widespread existential angst and soul-searching. Moreover, the fear of the unknown would permeate every aspect of society. Trust in governmental institutions and traditional sources of authority would erode as people grapple with the uncertainty of the situation. Conspiracy theories and misinformation would run rampant, further fueling fear and paranoia. On an individual level, people would struggle to cope with the enormity of the situation. Mental health issues such as anxiety, depression, and post-traumatic stress disorder would likely skyrocket as individuals grapple with the existential threat posed by the alien invaders. The collective trauma of living under the shadow of an alien invasion would leave a lasting scar on the psyche of humanity. Number 4, global coordination and conflict. As news of the alien invasion spreads, governments around the world would face immense pressure to coordinate a unified response. International alliances and organizations such as the United Nations would play a crucial role in facilitating communication and cooperation among nations. However, deep-seated geopolitical rivalries and conflicts could hinder efforts at global coordination. Some countries may see the alien invasion as an opportunity to set aside differences and work together for the greater good of humanity. Others, however, may view it as an opportunity to advance their own interests or settle old scores under the guise of defending against the alien threat. The risk of conflicts erupting between nations, even as they face a common enemy from beyond the stars, would be ever present. Number 5. Technological advancements and adaptations. The arrival of technologically advanced alien invaders would undoubtedly prompt a rapid acceleration of scientific and technological development on Earth. Governments and research institutions would pour resources into understanding and reverse engineering alien technology, hoping to level the playing field against the extraterrestrial threat. At the same time, humanity would be forced to adapt to the realities of living under the shadow of an alien invasion. Civilian infrastructure would be repurposed for defense and survival, with measures such as the construction of underground bunkers and the stockpiling of essential resources becoming commonplace. Society would undergo a rapid transformation as people adjust to the new normal of living in a world under siege. Number 6. Resistance and collaboration. Despite the overwhelming technological superiority of the alien invaders, humanity would not go down without a fight. Resistance movements would emerge, drawing inspiration from the countless works of fiction that depict human defiance against alien oppressors. Guerrilla tactics, sabotage, and asymmetric warfare would become the norm as ordinary people band together to resist the occupation of their planet. At the same time, there may be elements within human society willing to collaborate with the alien invaders for personal gain or ideological reasons. Collaborationists, driven by self-preservation or the belief that cooperation with the aliens is the only path to survival, would face widespread condemnation and ostracization from their fellow humans. The moral and ethical dilemmas posed by collaboration with an alien occupying force would test the very fabric of human society. Number 7. Hope amidst despair. In the face of seemingly insurmountable odds, humanity would cling to hope wherever it can be found. Tales of heroism and self-sacrifice would inspire people to keep fighting, even in the darkest of times. Scientific breakthroughs and acts of ingenuity would offer glimpses of optimism, demonstrating humanity's resilience in the face of adversity. The outcome of an alien invasion would depend on the collective will and determination of humanity. Whether we succumb to fear and division or unite against a common threat, the fate of our planet hangs in the balance. Number 8. The persistence of resistance. As the alien occupation drags on, resistance movements would continue to pose a significant challenge to the occupying forces. Despite facing overwhelming odds, pockets of human resistance would persist, fueled by the desire for freedom and the belief that Earth belongs to humanity. These resistance groups would operate in the shadows, carrying out acts of sabotage, espionage, and guerrilla warfare to disrupt alien control and inspire hope among the oppressed population. Over time, these resistance efforts could gradually weaken the grip of the alien invaders, forcing them to divert resources away from their original objectives to maintain control over the occupied territories. The persistence of human resistance would serve as a testament to the indomitable spirit of humanity and its refusal to surrender to alien domination. Number 9. The erosion of human identity. Living under the shadow of an alien occupation would inevitably lead to profound changes in human society and culture. The constant threat of surveillance and control by the alien overlords would erode individual freedoms and privacy, leading to a pervasive atmosphere of fear and distrust. Human culture and traditions would be suppressed or assimilated into the dominant alien culture, leading to the gradual erosion of human identity. Generations born under alien occupation would grow up knowing only life under alien rule, their sense of humanity diluted by the influence of alien ideologies and values. The struggle to preserve human identity and heritage would become a central theme in the resistance movement, as people fight to reclaim their autonomy and assert their right to self-determination. Number 10. The search for liberation. Despite the challenges and sacrifices, humanity would never abandon the hope of liberation from alien oppression. The quest for freedom would drive people to extraordinary acts of courage and defiance, as they rally behind charismatic leaders and iconic symbols of resistance. The liberation of Earth from alien control would become the ultimate goal, inspiring generations of humans to continue the fight no matter the cost. The eventual liberation of Earth from alien occupation would mark a triumph of the human spirit over adversity. It would serve as a reminder that even in the face of seemingly insurmountable odds, humanity is capable of overcoming any obstacle through unity, resilience, and unwavering determination. Number 11. The legacy of the invasion. The legacy of an alien invasion would linger long after the last alien ship has left Earth's skies. The scars of war and occupation would serve as a painful reminder of humanity's darkest hour, but they would also bear witness to the strength and resilience of the human spirit. The experience of facing a common enemy from beyond the stars would unite humanity in ways previously unimaginable, forging bonds of solidarity and cooperation that transcend borders and ideologies. In the end, the story of an alien invasion is not just one of conflict and destruction but also of hope and redemption. It is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and our capacity to overcome even the greatest of challenges. As we gaze up at the stars, we are reminded that while the universe may be vast and mysterious, the indomitable spirit of humanity shines brightly against the backdrop of the cosmos. Subscribe to the channel and like the video for more content like this. Take the opportunity to suggest the theme for the next video below in the comments. See you in the next video.